Hello and welcome to the Wildcat Watch. I'm Bailey Cabry. The Holt Russell Gallery recently opened its newest exhibit featuring work from artist David Platter. This exhibit has gained more attention than past displays and features a silver head sculpture out front of Parmenter Hall. Exhibit featuring work from artist David Platter. This exhibit has gained more attention than past displays and features a silver head sculpture out front of Parmenter Hall.
This show has been different. We had a lot more people attend the artist's reception on the opening day of the exhibit. With David's pieces, he really examines basically the self and our perceptions on the world, but also if we could see them, the perceptions of the world back upon us.
Senior Laura Bynum mentions the uniqueness of the exhibit and what makes Platter's work different from other artists.
I think that this exhibit is really unique because David has basically taken normal everyday ideas of the human body and has twisted them to distort people's expectations for what they think that they're going to see when they come see his work.
Bynum also mentioned her initial reaction to the silver head outside of Parmenter.
I first saw it, I didn't know why it was there, but after I read a little bit about his work, it makes a lot of sense.
Platter's exhibit will be on display throughout the month of October. Students can stop by the Holt Russell Gallery anytime, Monday through Friday, from 10 to 5, or on Saturdays from noon to 5. The concert featured the Symphonic Winds and Jazz Ensemble under the direction of Dr. Frank Perez. The Symphonic Winds are also accompanied by tuba soloist Dr. Derek Crow. Both bands performed a handful of pieces from different time periods ranging from 1912 to 2014. On Wednesday, the music department will hold their annual marching band festival all day long in Liston Stadium. The next concert is November 17th at 7:30 p.m. for the Jazz Ensemble and December 1st at 7:30 for the Symphonic Winds. It's that time of year. Midterms are right around the corner. Wildcat Watch's Annie Hansen has found the best ways to prepare for midterms.
Come midterms, you can expect students to be studying in the library. Every student has their own method of studying, so I asked students what their tips are for a successful midterm.
I would recommend learning important terms. I like using Quizlet as a way to learn them.
Aside from studying, sometimes the key to success is a lot of sleep and a delicious treat.
I try to get excited before a test so I'm in a good mood, so I eat a snack that I really like. I like gummies, so I like fruit snacks and gummy bears right before a test.
For some, like junior Kyle Whitman, studying is a little more unconventional than other students' habits.
Study more than you think you need to. I lock myself in the physics lab until I can't physically be there anymore.
Baker University's resources reach beyond books and computers. Academic Achievement Coordinator Kathy Wilson is always in the library if you are in need of some extra support.
One of the ways that I help students during midterms and finals is to make sure that they know what academic support and resources are available to them as Baker students. Baker students are very fortunate in that our community recognizes how important the aspect of college support is.
Coming from high school, midterms can seem like a foreign concept. Some students have to acquire new study tactics for their first semester of midterms.
I just read my book, really. That's the key, reading your book or the material that the teacher assigns. Read that thoroughly and then do background research on it or do practice problems. Do a little bit extra just so you can feel better about the material you're doing. I thought college was super hard and I coped with it a lot better than I thought it was. So I'm really happy. I'm really excited to see how I did.
Whether you're cramming for a test or writing a paper, remember to utilize all the sources here at Baker University. Reporting for Wildcat Watch, I'm Annie Hansen.
Fall break is the perfect time to take a step back from the first half of the semester and prepare for the final season. Wildcat Watch's Lamont Evans found out how some students are spending their days off.
Fall break is always a fun time for Baker University. With midterms coming to an end, students and staff are getting a well-deserved break from their day-to-day routines. With 4 days of no classes, students are taking advantage of the break.
Over fall break, I'm going to the lake. I'm just going to be hanging out, hopefully make it back in time for Maple Leaf.
Yeah, for fall break, I'm going home to see my family. Super excited. Both my older brothers are coming home. I haven't seen them in a little while, and my oldest brother just had his first kid and my first nephew, so I'm super excited to see him, although maybe not quite as excited as his grandma and grandpa.
With all the stress of the first half of the semester, students are ready to have an extra few days off.
Super psyched to see my brothers and hang out and spend some time with them. Probably relax, kind of forget about school for a little bit and play some video games and stuff and hang out with my bros.
Pretty excited for this break. I've been pretty stressed. But now that I only have one midterm left, I have a full weekend to just relax and hang out.
This has been Lamont Evans reporting for your Wildcat Watch.
Maple Leaf is this week, so here's a quick video to get you in the Maple Leaf mood. I hope you enjoy. Well, I'm excited for Maple Leaf this weekend, but what about road construction? Robert Dowdy has more.
With construction comes inconvenience. Baker students were subject to such inconvenience this week as the city performed some renovations on 6th Street for the upcoming Maple Leaf Festival.
The fact that we had really no warning other than when they basically showed up, and then it took them a day and we couldn't use the parking lot out in front of Maybe and stuff. I find that it's really annoying. And then as I thought about it more, it was going to be a pain in the butt to cross the street when they were first starting to tar it and everything. So I just really found it annoying that they were doing it without giving us any warning.
With parking lots closed, other spaces began to fill, leaving students frustrated or stranded in closed parking lots.
What was the purpose of it? Like, why did it happen? Because I thought it was a perfectly good road before, but there was probably some kind of like underground construction going on. I just thought it was an inconvenience that didn't need to happen because all my parking spaces were gone. I park next to Mauvain in the parking lot by the health center and then also by my intro to business class, which has a little parking lot area. I actually had to figure out what this campus looked like a little bit more.
Reporting for the Wildcat Watch, I'm Robert Dowdy.
As if the road construction isn't stressful enough, clowns have been causing mayhem around the country and now in Baldwin City. Kelly Peltier asked students their thoughts on the latest craze with this week's Baker Beat.
For this week's Baker Beat, I asked students what they would do if they were approached by one of these less than friendly clowns.
I was approached by a clown, I would probably run screaming in the other direction, or I would absolutely go like crazy on it. Or I would call 911 and scream and cry.
If a clown approached me, I would call my mom. I'd be like, Mom, I'm going to be on the news. You're going to find my body somewhere. Yeah, that's definitely what I would
run. Probably to my room and lock the door.
If I was approached by a clown, I would just stand there and I would ask the clown, hey, what are you doing? And then I'll probably go crazy on it, and then that's it, and then call the police.
If I was approached by a clown, it really depends on if I'm with someone, like if I'm with a girl or my friends. Like obviously I'd have to stand up for myself and try to fight the clown. But if I'm by myself, like I'm out of there, like I'm running as fast as I can.
Reporting for the Wildcat Watch, I'm Kelly Peltier.
Thanks for tuning in, and until next time, I'm Bailey Cabrey, and happy fall break.
Yeah.